The 30th position in this restarting formation. Dave Blaney stayed out. He is scored as the race leader. 11 to go. And the championship on the line. Mark Martin to the inside of Blaney, trying to follow Joe Nemechek.
Nemechek is a lap down in that 0-1 car.
Mark couldn't get it done. Falls in behind Blaney. Dave Blaney, a driver looking for a ride for next season. And here comes Edwards charging through the field.
See that cape?
Oh, he goes by Jeff Gordon. He goes by Harvick.
He's going to go by a lot of guys because he's got 4 fresh. A lot of these cars have 2. He's going to be a rocket.
2.4 seconds behind the race leader.
And Dave Blaney is driving away from these guys. Talking about Mark Martin, Case and Mears, Greg Biffle. Alan?
Hey, just to follow up quick, BP, I had a conversation with Greg Zipadelli. They did try in the very last second leave Tony out to get 5 points, but they didn't realize Dave Blaney had stayed out in front of them, and that was an attempt to get 5 points there. It was foiled by the 07 car.
Thanks a lot, Alan.
Well, all Stewart's got to do right now is just stay on the racetrack. He's in 15th spot. 17th spot is a lap down. So if he just keeps running, he's safe.
Battle for the lead. Here comes Mark Martin on the inside of Blaney.
Martin.
Pat Trosson encouraging Mark Martin to go get him. Marty.
BP, Dave Blaney's had a great car all evening long, just a little bit tight. Kevin Hamlin told me it was the easy decision not to pit for those guys. 3 wide.
Biffle
To the lead.
Man, where did he come from, Matt?
BP, I told you, they keep working on that car, and Biffle knows that the 99, his teammate's coming. He's trying to lock in that second spot in the points. What better way to do it? To win 2 years in a row is just cruise up on the wall.
I don't think Mark even knew he was coming.
And check this out. Matt Kenseth in the 17 car is in 3rd.
Roush cars run 1, 2, 3. 7 to go.
And Carl Edwards has moved into 7th position.
5 wins this season for Greg Biffle, looking for his 6th.
So what, Carl needs 1 more spot to take over Biffle, take over 2nd from Biffle, right?
Yes, that is correct. It's 3 points behind him.
So Edwards needs to get by Newman.
Well, who he's going to get by is Blaney, because Blaney's going the wrong way.
Right.
Well, here comes Mark Martin. He appears to be a little bit faster than Greg Biffle with just a few laps to go.
Biffle has gone 20 races without a win. His last victory was at Michigan in June.
Oh, Nemechek. I saw Nemechek up there sliding.
He's still about to wreck.
Biffle and Martin. Car owner Jack Roush has won back-to-back series championships. Matt?
Eddie Pardue, the spotter for Mark Martin, is telling him which end of the racetrack. They feel like that Mark is better down in 3 and 4, but Biffle's better down in 1 and 2. This is going to be a close one to the finish. 4 to go.
Both these drivers made the chase for the Nextel Cup. This was going to be Mark Martin's farewell tour in NASCAR Nextel Cup racing. But Jack Roush needed a driver for that car for next year, asked Mark to stay. So Mark will make 1 more full circuit in the Nextel Cup series.
Mark got through turn 4 a little bit better than Biffle. If he can stay right there and get back to 3 and 4, he'll be able to make a move on him.
Tony Stewart runs 15th. That would lock up the championship.
Biffle was just a little bit better off at 2 that lap.
2 to go when they get to the line this time.
I think the last lap, Biffle about hit the wall on turn 4. Had to check up a little bit. Pat Trostin. You hear he wants this, and he wants it so bad. But probably so does Doug Richards, the crew chief for Greg Biffle.
Wow, Mark got through turn 2 awfully good that lap.
Lap and a half to go. Stewart still in 15th.
Smooth, one more time around.
Joel Edmonds, the spotter for the 16 car.
Mark goes to the bottom, picking up the throttle. Got a pretty good run. He's there, right beside him.
Last lap of the season. Teammates Mark Martin and Greg Biffle fighting for the lead while Tony Stewart tries to hang on to his position to clinch the championship.
Oh, this is going to be good off of 2.
This has been Biffle's sweet spot off the second corner.
Mark's there.
He's there.
And I think Mark's been better in 4.
Looks that way.
See if he can hold on. Boy, Biffle drove in deep.
Will it stick?
Oh, he's sliding up the track.
Out of 4, they come to the line. Wow! Greg Biffle wins the race. Watching for Tony Stewart.
Hey, did we get second?
Tony Stewart is the 2005 NASCAR Nextel Cup Series champion.
And Greg Biffle, the first thing he asked, are we second in NASCAR Nextel Cup points?
They're tied, aren't they?
Yes.
He and Carl Edwards are tied for second, looks like.
Unofficially, they are both 35 points behind the championship winner, Tony Stewart.
And there is the champion crew.
Biffle will win that tiebreaker. Biffle's 6th win of the season, so he will get second place on the tiebreaker. The first tiebreaker is wins.
There is a relieved race car driver right there.
Really talked about how he wanted to come in, win the race, and clinch the championship. Greg Biffle in a Ford celebrates his victory in the Ford 400.
Okay, Greg, look out. There's a lot of folks down there in front of you.
Let's check on pit road. Alan, who you got?
Turn right around for me. We're looking at you from up on the roof. Champion again. Congratulations.
That's awesome. Couldn't be prouder of this team. You know, we didn't start out terrible, but we didn't start out as good as we wanted to, and they all worked. There's an awful lot of employees back at Joe Gibbs Racing that are responsible for this. We're lucky guys to get to come and have the fun at the racetrack, spray the champagne, and enjoy all those fun things that come with winning. And I couldn't be any prouder of Tony. That's probably the biggest thing. Is this kid has we've been through some ups and downs, but being part of him maturing, and we won this championship because of him, because of his attitude, because of his winning ways, his efforts. You know, he could win in any car out here, so we're just proud to be part of it.
Tony said he wanted to win this championship for you because a couple of years ago maybe things weren't as smooth as they could have been.
That's what friends do. A couple of years ago I'd have given up a lot in my life just to see him as happy and as content in his life as he is today.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Greg Biffle, champion crew chief for Tony Stewart.
Tony Stewart, congratulated by the team.
And the NASCAR officials trying to get all those people away from that 20 car.
Wants to make the victory lap.
You think he's going to climb the fence here at Homestead Mile?
I'd be surprised if he didn't. Fireworks going off.
Well, it was a great battle for the win, wasn't it?
It was fantastic between those teammates.
Biffle won it, but how close? How much? 17,000th of a second?
Yeah.
Ooh, that was close.
When you look down and you're not sure, that's pretty close.
Close, yeah.
It's been a remarkable year for Tony Stewart. Talked about how he won the 5 races in a 7-race stretch. And then once they got in the chase, he was very strong. Had that disappointing run at Charlotte, had the car slip out from underneath him, backed it into the wall, finished 25th. But they rebounded from that nicely. Did not win a race in the chase.
What he's going to do is is blow a tire, wear all the tires out, and they have to get a record to get him back around the front stretch.
Take a look at the unofficial championship standings now that the season is over.
Amazing race all this way, and two guys can tie for second place. It is amazing.
Biffle and Edwards. Mark Martin comes home fourth. Jimmy Johnson crashed out tonight, fifth. Ryan Newman, Matt Kenseth, Rusty Wallace. His career now over, eighth. Jeremy Mayfield and Kurt Busch, who missed the final two races of the season.
Now, 11th spot, Jeff Gordon will go to New York and get that $1 million payoff of $1 million for the 11th position. Beats McMurray by 44 points.
The top 20 in points. Let's head to Victory Lane and Dave Burns.
And the boys are ready with lots of liquid for Greg Biffle. Winner for 2 years running now at the Homestead Miami Speedway. And a whole lot of confetti, too. Crew Chief Doug Richard coming in to say congratulations. Let me help you out here, my friend. There we go. That's much better. Talk about racing your teammate there at the end, and he was trying all kinds of lines on you, too.
Yeah, he was. I'll tell you what, racing Mark Martin like that, veteran guy, you know, we're going to miss Rusty Wallace and Ricky Rudd in this series. I'll tell you what, they're two icons. And John Reiser, you know, Robbie lost John this week, but so excited to have National Guard post at 3M. Everybody on board all year. These guys did a great job. This car just wasn't what it needed to be in all night, and really worked on it. Congratulations, 20 team. You know, they were troopers all year, and I don't know if it would have come down to that loose wheel at Texas or not, but it was going to be awful close.
You knew you had to win and lead laps to get the championship tonight, Greg. How proud are you that your team was able to do that?
Oh, man, I mean, unbelievable. I'm just so proud of the whole organization. These motors that, you know, Yates Roush build, I mean, the engine department is unbelievable and just fantastic. Just excited to go spend some time on my new Lures boat. I just can't wait.
I got to tell you, the points, 35 back, but you do get second. You're tied with Carl, but you get second on wins.
Yeah, it's that's pretty neat. 35 back. You have to say that if we'd have got a top 5 at Texas, that would have clinched it for us. But you know, we're excited to be here. We're thankful for every opportunity we've gotten so far, and we're going to make the best of next year as well.
Greg, for so long in this 16 car, it didn't look like you could be champion. This was a championship run. How much forward do you look forward to next year?
I mean, I can't wait. I can't wait for the chase next year. You know, I don't want to race the 26 races. I want to race the chase again because it's so much fun. And NASCAR just done a great job with the chase. And you know, I thought Carl was looking strong there for a long time, and I kept asking where the 20 was, where Carl was, and you know, then they took 4 at that stop, and I'm just excited to get this National Guard car in Victory Lane again. General Vaughn, everybody's here, so it's pretty exciting news for us.
And Greg Biffle ends up in Victory Lane. To Marty.
Mark Martin, the man he battled to for the win, 17 1/1000ths of a second. That had to be a lot of fun, Mark.
That was a great race. The racetrack's just in perfect condition. It was fantastic. I wanted to get a win for Viagra in their last race. I was so close, man. Congratulations to Greg Biffle. Congratulations to Tony Stewart. We had a great night. Man, it was just, it was close. I thought we were going to be able to pull it off, but we were just inches short, and I guess maybe we needed another lap, or maybe had a crash trying. You know, I raced Greg hard, and I raced him clean, and the vice versa, and he was in front when it was over.
I know you thought this would be your last year, but you get one more shot at it with a championship caliber race team. Mark, how excited are you about next year?
Well, I hope these guys stay with me. You know, I hope we don't lose any of these guys. They're a killer, man. I've had the time of my life in 2005. I want to thank the fans. I want to thank Ford, Pennzoil, Gatorade, and you know, just all the people, Goodyear and Maxwell House, all the people that support us. And like I say, I hope we can keep these guys together for another year.
Mark Martin wraps up the season with a second place finish. Alan Bestwick.
Tony Stewart.